Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Darrell Frye, Chairman of your Randolph County Board of Commissioners, coming to you this afternoon with another video. It's been about 2 months. I think the last Tuesday of July was our last video. And just wanted to come today to let you know that your county commissioners are working hard for your best interest to look after the health and welfare of our county. Today, there's two issues that directly affect those two things, our health and our future, our good health and future. That is the situation surrounding Randolph Hospital and the current status of the coronavirus and the pandemic here in our county and across our state and nation. We continue to deal with that on a daily basis. First of all, I would like to address the matter related to Randolph Hospital. We had a public hearing a few weeks ago. We thought that we had a successful bidder for the assets of Randolph Hospital. That was the Dava corporations out of Tennessee who specialized in small rural hospitals. And at that time, the only bidder, the only interest that the county had, that the hospital had. The bankruptcy court agreed to allow the bidding process to remain open through last Friday, October the 2nd, at which time there were 6 additional bidders for the assets of Randolph Hospital. So last Monday and Tuesday, we went through a marathon session of a bidder auction through the attorneys and under the auspices of the bankruptcy court. And there were 37 rounds of bids. And late in the afternoon last Tuesday, there was an identified high bidder. That was American Healthcare Systems, LLC, out of California. They are a specialist in dealing with financially distressed hospitals. While they do not have hospitals in North Carolina, the principal in that venture is a gentleman by the name of Mike Sarian. He has a very varied and experienced background in hospitals. He has been employed for over 8 years by Prime Healthcare Management in California. Prime is a large for-profit hospital system. In fact, they're in the top 2 or 3 largest for-profit hospitals in the United States. And during his tenure, his 8+ years with Prime, he took that organization from 18 to 43 different hospitals. And he specialized in those hospitals with distressed financial circumstances. And so we think that that is a good fit for Randolph Hospital. Before that, he worked for Prospect Management Medical Holdings, which was also specialized in management of hospitals and distressed hospitals. So that's who the high bidder is. Now, on October the 22nd, that'll be a week from tomorrow, the bankruptcy court will codify these bids, and American Healthcare should be awarded the high bid for the future of Randolph Hospital. Just a couple things about that process. The high bidder prior to that auction was in at about $2 million. This bid went to about $18.5 million with a guaranteed non-refundable deposit. So we feel like that there is a strong interest in this hospital. The other thing I would say about that process is that bid, that money goes to the bankruptcy court. It goes to the creditors. It does not go directly to the benefit of Randolph Hospital. I also want to say that all of the bids, including the one previously, the 6 more that we got on that Friday, all of those bids are based on the county acquiring the $20 million loan from the Rural Hospital Stabilization Fund as established by the state of North Carolina. And so that's not unique to this one bidder. It has been a critical part of the future plans for Randolph Hospital from day one with all bidders, even going back to Cone earlier this year. So it is a critical process and one that the county must be involved in if we expect to have a hospital here in a county of 145,000 people, and about 25,000 of those live right here in the city of Asheboro. So that's the role that we're playing, and the court will codify, certify that high bidder. There is a backup bidder there as they go through that process. So just wanted to let you know that. Mr. Sarian also serves on the executive board of the California Hospital Association, and that does not come without respect and experience on his part to be seated on that distinguished board. So we have reasons, many reasons, to be optimistic about the future of our hospital. We thank you and all those involved for your patience in this process, and it's going to take some more patience to get us through to the final process. But we work together good with the leadership at the hospital and with the county. We'll say that next Wednesday night, on October the 21st, there will be a joint closed session with the Randolph County Board of Commissioners and the city of Asheboro to meet the principals of American healthcare systems. They'll be here in town prior to the bankruptcy hearing in Forsyth County the next day. On Monday night, October the 26th, the county will hold a public hearing here at the county courthouse and online, streamed online, regarding the amendments to the application with the local government commission for the $20 million. That will have to be done because the previous application mentioned the DAVA Foundation specifically, and that will no longer be the case. So just wanted to make you aware of those two events also, and we will continue to keep you, the public, informed as we go through the process. Now, the second thing that I would like to talk to you about for just a minute today has to do with the current situation of the coronavirus in Randolph County. At the time we last spoke to you in this video back at the end of July, we were experiencing daily peaks in our coronavirus positive cases here in the county. I spoke to you that day that we needed to get that elevated caseload to come down the other side of that mountain to a lower level, and that would give progress and enable us to have confidence in opening things back up, and leaders at the state and at the national level who make those decisions. And it worked. Our citizens responded, and we came down many days in single digits. What is disturbing right now is that this past Friday, we had the largest single day of positive cases since this testing process started over 7 months ago. In one day, we had 60 cases, the largest day ever in tracing these cases here in our county. 2 weeks ago, the percentage of the positive test of those tested, the positive results was 4.8%. And if you follow this in the news, 5% is sort of a barometer for keeping things open, opening up more things. So we've been below that. As of today, over 8% of the persons tested in Randolph County are positive. That does not sit well for those who are making those decisions. Our rates of infection are going up fast. It is in our school system. We want things open. We want our students back in classes. But we now have elementary students testing positive for the coronavirus. And that is coming from a community spread. This is not limited to any specific geographic area in our county. It is not restricted or unique to a specific segment of our population. It is a community spread. And we just encourage you to, if you sort of have been lax a little bit, we ask you to go back and to take care of where we go, what we do, who we're around. We may feel just fine, even those who are asymptomatic and are test positive. We don't know who we might pass that along to, who might not fare as well with the virus as maybe a healthier person would. So we just encourage you to do that. We want things open. We want our students back in school, and we have continued to do that. We were opening up even before some of those official numbers or openings were mentioned by the state of North Carolina. And we want to feel safe in doing that. And so we do go back to saying, wear your mask, wash your hands, and practice social distancing. Those seem to be rather insignificant inconvenience for a tremendous benefit. And we don't want any more of those 60-day cases here in our county. So I just wanted to bring these two issues to you today, sort of let you know where we are. We will continue, maybe resume the videos, not every week, but to keep you up to date as we go forward, and especially with the events surrounding our hospital. And the health department posts these statistics every Friday here in the county. You can go online and find that. So we just please ask for your help and your safety as we go forward. This is a great county with great, wonderful citizens, and we want all of you to have a good and safe life and health every day, and feel comfortable wherever we go, whoever we're around, whatever we do. So thank you for listening today. God bless Randolph County and all of our citizens. Thank you.